When we look at the history, and especially the history around the genocide, I think the media might have done more harm than good, especially during that period the genocide was taking place. But there was some good in a sense that, well, they were talking about a tragedy happening and highlighting it, even though the description of it was mistaken and hugely misrepresented. But at least, nonetheless, they talked about it. So people became aware there was a huge tragedy unfolding. They were giving it all kinds of facts and wrong facts as to the cause and sometimes as to exactly what was happening and probably the remedy to that. So highlighting that and letting people know, the world know that there was a tragedy in Rwanda happening, that one the media helped, did. In misrepresenting what was happening or apportioning responsibilities, I think there was a lot of damage done. But in my view, and maybe that's the view of many in Rwanda, and that's how we probably managed to overcome that. We didn't want to spend, even now, we don't want to spend much time talking about the failures of the international community or this and that. It just may take a lot of energy for nothing. We know what happened, we know what caused it, it's a terrible situation. But above all, we've got to get out of this and live for a better future and work towards that. And that's what we have tried to do in Rwanda. There is lots of kinds of blames to be passed to different people who had responsibility, but I don't think that's where we spend much time. We spend much time drawing lessons from this tragedy and working to prevent it in the future or stopping it occurring anywhere else. And then we want to develop our country.
Although I think you would agree that the famous quote, if you can't remember the past, you're doomed to repeat it. So you do have to remember the past.
We do. That's why I said we do by learning lessons. Learning lessons, one of them is to make sure that you keep what happened in mind and you have the memory, but you don't get stuck there. You move on.